Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We are so thankful, honored, and grateful to be home, my lovies. For some of you, you're grateful, honored, and thankful to be home. Welcome home, my lovies, whatever home means to you. I'm so honored and thankful to be home, my lovies. I'm so honored and thankful to be here with all of you to share today in our purpose, to share today's collective energetic read. I really am so thankful. Keeping in mind, my lovies, that we are reading collective energies. And welcome to the new subscribers! My lovies, I'm so happy. I'm so honored and thankful and joyful. And welcome. May we continue to grow together and flow together. And if we also flow apart, that's okay too, wherever spirit needs us to go. Because we're all going back to the start at some point. That's what's coming in. But welcome, my lovies. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences. What you will or what you will not into this creation is totally up to you. And 111 was on the clock. Jesus Louises. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I am picking up on collective energies, the energies around you, within you, and without you. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I want to start by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, connected to the all in this experience as you are. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started. It takes a village, my lovies. It takes a village. That's what's coming in. It's coming in like really quickly. It takes a village. It does, my lovies. It takes a village to raise a human, not just a child. It's a human. It's like up until age 18 and then go. No, my lovies. That's why humans are not birds. It's different. It takes a village to foster the health of a human. So for those of you who don't know, you'll get to know. I have a lot of references to my grandparents because they had such an influence on all of us and on my upbringing. And I got to live with them for a bit, almost about a year, in the Dominican Republic. And over there, they use that village mentality. It's an island, so essentially before it was colonized by the Spanish and then the French took the other part, it was one people, different tribes kind of spread out, and then it's a big island. It's pretty big, but then it got divided, and then one side became Haiti, so one side speaks French, and then so that's why French always called me. So I speak French, but I also speak Spanish because that was my first language. And because the Dominican Republic, that side, was colonized by the Spanish. And they have very still native values. You see it in the way that they live. Although last time I went, I was surprised at how different. How different globalization of certain consciousness is really. It's really fast forwarding. There's something about speeding up in for some, but or trying to speed something up, trying to fast forward, but not cut corners at the same time. That's what's coming in for somebody's trying to do something quickly but not cut corners. But something about corridors and something about quarters, but like the living quarters are coming in. Someone's living quarters. Someone could be from Great Britain, but or I'm getting an aristocrat. So an aristocrat of some sort is in somebody's field. But over there, it took a village. It really did. If you went out and the neighbor caught you doing something off, you better be ready to be called out by the neighbor. Some neighbors would spank you. That was not going to happen to you, sister friend. But some neighbors, if the child was, acting out, they would pull the child's ear. They say, "Where's your mom?" Or, "I'm going to take you to your come," or "Come, I'm going to take you to here. I'm going to take you to there." And they would feed the children. So there was a consciousness. So for me, I grew up with that, like feeding people, feeding the community. When people cooked and a child came over, the neighbor's child, the neighbor was at work, you fed the child. It was like it was like that nurturing, divine, feminine empress energy. Spirit was giving that to us, like pregnancies, and in the tarot, the different stages of the pregnancies. We can go through that in a second, like what the different energies bring in, because in my practice and my research and working with the tarot and working with many people now, I'm so thankful, in person and also at a distance via the internet, via video chat. I've gotten to see the different, when the tarot speaks to pregnancies and the different the different stages of the pregnancy. That was very present, the different stages of pregnancies for some. For some in the preliminary read, it looks like there's a failed pregnancy or someone that tried to get pregnant. There's that energy has been present, either issues with paternity or issues with an actual establishment of a pregnancy. For someone just flat out made up a story about a pregnancy, but we will explore all of those energies in a second. But yeah, it takes a village over there. It really takes a village, and you see that, and then everybody grows up in the community, like knowing each other, and it's actually through the children, and it's also through the elders, because again, the elders are like, "Come sit, all of the children sit, we're gonna tell you stories," or and you saw that the children were always outside playing, and everybody was always watching them and seeing what was happening, or don't go to that house because there's funky things that happen in that house, and stuff like that. It's quite curious. Anyway, there's something there to explore for somebody. It came in for a reason. And it's funny because that's actually one of the things my mother never liked about the Dominican. She never liked that. She never liked like people, the neighbors just being up in your business and asking you questions, and I wonder why. I wonder why. I gotta laugh at certain things, but I love it. But my grandmother, she loved that. She loved being out in the neighborhood, even in the most difficult of times. Over there, they had huelgas. They had strikes. They called. Huelgas in English is strikes, but maybe it's not. It's like more like riots. Like the neighborhood, like if the lights would go out, they would get pissed because they're like, the government is stealing from us and they don't even give us lights. So they would go out and they would fight, and they would throw like gas bombs, and they would. So my first experience with gas bombs was in the Dominican Republic, and my grandmother would go out. She would go out, like they would shoot blank bullets, and she would go out. She would go out there and see what was happening. She wasn't really like warring, but she was out there seeing what was happening, telling children to get inside. I'm like, Grandma, you get inside. One of my uncles would get so pissed because he's like, Mom, you're out there looking for testimonies. Like, get inside. She got shot once. And she's like, I got protected by spirit. I think they hit her with blanks. But it's like she got up and nothing happened to her. And she's like, I was just protected by the Holy Spirit. And then my uncles would get so pissed because they're like, yeah, but you're out here looking for it. Like, you're out here, get inside. Very sweet. Maybe for some of you it's something like that. Maybe for some of you, you're fast forwarding and trying to rush to do something, And Spirit's just like, get inside. Everything is coming in for a reason. You don't gotta go out looking for testimonies. She always wanted me to testify. She always wanted me to speak at the church. She loved the way I like my my enunciation. She really liked it. And she also wanted me to be a leader in the church, but she really loved it. And she would always want me to like share my testimony. And I'm like, Grandma, I don't know if I want to. And she's like, I need you to share your testimony. Maybe for some of you, an ancestor's asking you. That's how it's coming in. It feels like an ancestor's asking you to share your testimony, my lovies. You never know. Sometimes sharing your testimony doesn't mean like you have to speak per se. Sometimes you share your testimony as in like, I don't know, you went through some type of an issue and it helped you develop the craft, and now you're really great at that craft, and you can share your testimony. You can share your experience with that craft. You can show others your talents and share that and get paid for it. 1105. Maybe for some of you, chariot energy. Spirit saying chariot energy. Cancer energy, a long distance move. Triumph over your internal and external enemies. Triumph. That whole parade thing has been present. For some, a parade. 1120 on the clock. Being celebrated, having triumph, moving forward, but moving forward quickly because the triumph. Spirit saying the triumph. Success, being recognized. The chariot is the fastest moving energy in terms of travel or in tandem. Something about in tandem. Something's going to happen in tandem. You're going to have success, whatever it is. But you're going to have to share your testimony. Maybe for some of you, you're going somewhere. You're going to go travel somewhere. And something's going to happen. You're going to see something. You're going to be able to share that testimony, however that works for you. For some of you, you have to testify in something. 11:56 on the clock. It is a life-altering lesson. Boom. Boom by coot, but it's a blessing, my lovies. Spirit saying it's a blessing, whatever it is. You're going to be able to testify. For some of you, it could have to do with a vehicle, or something's going to happen after you travel somewhere. Because I'm getting that travel part, but something's moving quick. Because the fast forward with the chariot. Again, we have horses and all of that stuff in the tarot. But all of the horses, none of the horses except for the Knight of Swords, and Spirit's showing us the Knight of Swords. There's going to be a very quick message that's delivered, but it's going to be triumphant. It's like you're going to get in your car, you're going to go and deliver a message, and it's going to be something quick, because the Knight of Swords, it's like this. Something needs to be said. Ace of Swords energy, something needs to be said. But you already have the truth. Spirit was giving us the aces. Spirit was giving us yesterday, there was an energy of exaggeration in the field. And it was such a powerful energy for some that it even, like, for me, it was like the way that it was coming in, it felt so overwhelming. To the point where what did I say? I said something along the lines of, well, maybe they had sex, have sex, blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't true. It wasn't true. Two people had not had sex. But for some of you, because it came in with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands does not mean penetration per se. You have to figure out the energies that are coming in with it. The Ace of Wands is an idea for passion. It brings in a potential for some type of heated interaction. How that manifests depends on the other energies that come in with it. But in yesterday's reading, there was somebody that was really... The last couple of days, some of you may need to deliver a message because someone's really like exaggerating the truth and then getting so caught up that they can't reel back and say, wait, hold on. I got caught up in the wave. I got caught up in the energy. I got caught up in my emotions. And they're not mine. They belong to everybody. Like, somebody can't distinguish what they're actually feeling versus what's actually happening in the energetic realm and on the different levels of the energetic realm. The aces are a seed. That's why sometimes with aces, you can tell if there is a pregnancy, if there is a pregnancy, a seed. Not to say that the baby is a full blaze. Something about a full blaze. That arson energy has been present for some. Someone burnt something, or they want to burn something, or they want to burn a document, or they want to burn evidence. The spirit was giving us yesterday in last night's preparation and meditation, like someone running away or trying to run to something or run and sneak and do something. But the aces can bring in, for example, I was reading for a gentleman. I had not met his wife yet, but she was around the area. She was doing certain things, but he was waiting for his wife. And I was in my little hut because Spirit had manifested a little hut for us. And we got to do readings from this hut. And we were in there doing it was very ceremonial. We did really beautiful spiritual work in there with a lot of beautiful people. But there was this gentleman, and he was just sitting and he was waiting and for his wife. And he saw me, and I was kind of just in between sessions, and it was a beautiful day, but it was really hot, and I tend to get sleepy. And during certain, like, it was like just hot enough to where you feel comfortable to sleep. And so he's watching me from a distance. Everything's coming in for a reason. And the name Stephanie was also very present for some. And the name Nicholas. And so he's watching me, and the name Jonathan. And so he's watching me, and Scott is also coming in. And something about Arizona. So he's watching me, and he comes up to me. I'm like, do you want a reading? And he's like, yeah, might as well. You're here, I'm here, we're sitting here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, do you want to ask something? He had some type of investment that he was working on, and he just wanted a little bit of clarification. So we gave him that. But I said, for me, I say I'm going to do a 1-question read. I usually let Spirit lead, and Spirit develops however it needs to. So, sometimes the high priestess comes in with a pregnancy, not all the time. But in that situation, Spirit said his wife is pregnant because, again, I'm a channeler. So there's a pregnancy in his field. And I said to him, something, something, something. I also see a pregnancy here. Is your wife pregnant? And then he's like, huh? And I'm like, is she pregnant? And he's like we're going back and forth about it. And he's like, hold on, I have to call my wife. And I'm like, I mean, normally the high priestess means like your intuition, or if you read it at face value, it's your intuition, it's a secret, it's the divine feminine, or maybe secret, even sensual energy. But I am getting a pregnancy. Like I'm channeling a pregnancy. And he's like, hold on, just wait, I gotta call my wife. And I'm like, is it like, I was confused. I'm like, is it like, are you questioning me, or like, what is it? Like I feel the pregnancy. Again, high priestess energy doesn't normally come in with that, even though it can represent that. And I felt it. And his wife walks into the hut, and her huge pregnant belly, almost due, and it was the cutest little thing. I was there. They were a very sweet couple. But so a pregnancy can come in with that energy. It can come in, but that's like a full, for me, that would be like the person's almost due. Like for me, I know some people use the Ace of Cups to represent like the pregnancy or conception. For me, it's really Ace of Pentacle, Ace of Wands. But there are other ways to tell, because I also work with the Baraja, and the Baraja can come in different ways. I don't know why this is all coming in, but for some of you, you care, so it's there. I also want to start doing different interpretations of different combinations, but also how to read that energetically, because again, it's especially with channeling, it's important to listen to what Spirit's saying. For example, again, an Ace of Wands, it could represent a passionate new beginning to something, or it could just represent someone's passions and their thoughts about lust, or about a passion or a desire. It doesn't necessarily have to mean sex per se. But for someone is exaggerating certain things, and that energy of exaggeration was present. And so it's important not to get, Spirit was saying, it's like not to get caught up with the wave. Allow the wave to ride and see it for what it is without getting caught in it. Does that make sense? Divine justice. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff 2113. How's it going? How's it flowing? What's popping? And what's cracking? 2113. 21 is 3 energy in numerology. 13 is 4 energy in numerology. You add those together, you got 7 energy. So luck is on your side. And 7 energy is what? Cancerian energy, which is a chariot in the tarot. What's up, my lovies? What is up? Apparently, chariot energy is very present for some. For some, you can be going somewhere very quickly, unexpectedly. You may get an invitation. Something coming in very quickly. I don't think you see this. For some, it feels like a surprise. Spirit has a surprise for you to clear up some lies for some. Again, for some, you could be dealing with overzealous King of Swords. Okay, King of Swords, Libra energy. Someone that wants to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. So death do you part. For some of you, have to do with an engagement. Someone wants to do something very quickly. They want to do something very quickly because I am seeing Knight of Swords energy. Someone wants to do something very quickly. I'm seeing the Knight of Swords in the Rider version, so maybe we'll start with that, even though that's not where we thought we were going to start, but we're going to go start where whatever Spirit needs us to start with. We are reading for my lovies the upcoming 7-day period that we call a week, also known as a heptad in some cultures. We are reading for the 24th through the 30th. And with all of those energies present in those energies, 24 energy is 6 energy. The choice, the lovers. 6 energy can bring in pauses in situations. 6 energy can bring in pauses in the family, in the couple, in the home. It could bring in a little bit of struggle in the family. It has been present in your field for some of you. Or maybe for some of you, you're going to have to speak with somebody because 3 energy is at the end of this heptad with Saturn's day. So it's at the end of this week, 23:11. I caught it at 23:10 and then 23:11. So you're going to have to speak for some of you, and maybe for some of you, this speaking can bring in a new collaboration. It could bring in a new empathy. New empathy. For some of you, can bring in new empathy, a new way to see things. Maybe for some of you, a new way to... I'm seeing someone that's very harsh. For some of you, it's like dealing with someone that's very, very harsh. Very harsh. It's like... And not harsh in like letting you speak the truth and then going from that. It's like someone wants to weaponize everything you say. Someone wants to weaponize everything someone does. For some, someone was spying. Spirit was giving that to us in the preliminary. I'm like, Jesus, for real. Gosh. Someone is blaming someone for every misfortune, everything that's happened to them. If something is falling apart, they're blaming everyone. It's like, it came up as a woman who's losing who's losing a house and losing a spouse, Spirit saying. And instead of this person saying, I obtained this through lies, or whatever the case may be, because that's how it came in, this person has now made it's something about the deadly sins. Because I'm seeing the highway to hell. I'm seeing the river to hell. This could have to do with a Capricorn or something that started in December or early January. The river to hell is like, it was something that was paved on not the greatest of intentions, and it led you right to hell. So maybe for some of you, or this was someone around you, it's like trying to reason with someone who doesn't really want to reason. It's very difficult to have a discussion with someone who doesn't want to actually like speak the truth. It's like they're looking for some of you, someone's spying with Devin. They're spying with Devin. I don't know who Devin is, but 2511. They're spying with Devin for some. For others, something about Devonshire. For others, and something about Worcester sauce, something about steaks. Somebody likes steaks, or they cook steaks. I'm seeing Worcester sauce. But someone is spying through divination, and they're trying to figure out or pinpoint your next move, which is fucking crazy. It's funny because when Spirit gives us, like, people get readings on me, and I'm like, that's great. They never really support this channel, but if they want a reading on me, fucking come to me, my lovies. I could totally use the funds. You can totally deposit them. Go on the website, book the damn reading. You want to ask about me? Come. Excuse. For some of you, you're gonna have to, like, do this. Like, when it comes up for me, like, people getting readings on me, I never get readings on anybody. I get readings on situations that are affecting me. If I haven't seen you in a while, if we haven't talked in a while, it's probably not affecting me. But and I'm probably not doing a reading on you. But yeah, I mean, Spirit gives it to us. People get readings done on me. I'm like, on me? They don't even it's usually like a hidden enemy or something. But and they're not even my enemies. They think, but they need to see it shrink. But for me, I'm like, dang, my lovey, like, you know the struggles. Your sister friend got a lot of student debt. She got a lot of debt, period. It's like, you want to know about me, my love? Fucking book a reading. Book a reading. You want to read about me? I'll tell you. Book a reading. But they would prefer to lie, because, like, they gaslight. For some of you, that's the energy that was present in the preliminary. For some, you're dealing with someone that it's like, they're insincere. They're insincere. They're emotionally not there. Actually, for some, in a preliminary reading, there was a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups in the reverse. A very jacked up couple. I'm like, what the hell? And it was a throuple, because then they also have, like, sexcapades happening. This is the type of people that would spy on you to see if you're doing what the fuck they're doing. And it's like, we're not doing the same thing, my lovey. When I say I just spend my time fucking studying and researching and developing my craft and going to the gym, and if I happen to meet up with a person from time to time, like, for example, I got an invite to go to dinner with this guy. And I'm even considering that, because I'm like, do I really want to? That's how it feels. Like, do I really want to? For some of you, everything is coming in for a reason. And sometimes it's for a season. So I'm like, do I even really want to? I almost canceled on him. And I'm like, oh, man. Like, just go have fun. You don't really, like, just go. Like, from time to time, I'll go out to dinner with a friend, or with a person. I'll go out to dinner with somebody, and I'll have a good time, but it's not, that's pretty much it. It's like somebody is, like, trying to, like, figure out if you're having threesomes and 10somes as they are too. It's like, no, I don't live like you. I don't. You don't have to spy for that. But for some, or somebody wants to know somebody's destiny, because again, a King of Cups in the reverse and a Queen of Cups. These are the type of people that fucking stalk you to see what the fuck you're up to, or they follow you around. It's like, I'm not doing what you're doing. We ain't the same. No offense, but we are all made from the same energy, but we're not living the same experiences. For some people are living way out experiences. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, but the energy of spying through divination was present for some, or someone trying to pinpoint your next move. That was present. But messy situations for some. However, you get a pause. For some of you, you get a pause. You get to breathe. Six energy brings in a pause in a situation, especially when it comes to familial situations or familiar situations. It brings in a pause so you can reassess. And then for some of you, so you can make better decisions, because then we have 3 energy at the end of this heptad, which is a collaboration, it's a cooperation. And then if you add all of that together, you get 9 energy, which brings in an ending for new beginnings. So for some of you, so you're not sinning, so we end the missteps. Oh, look, all of these want to speak. I told you the rider version wants to speak, the little rider, the baby rider, and then the big rider. Something about Snyder, like Snyder pretzels. Something about pretzels is coming in. For some, somebody likes, again, I did a preliminary for some, 30:07 on the clock. Somebody likes really kinky sex, and that's how they control somebody. all types of stuff, my lovies, all types of stuff. But anyways, for some, it's been very, very present, because it even, again, as a channeler, it's like I have to do cleansing after, because these energies impact me. So I know what I normally think of, and it's like some are like, the sex is like constant. It's like it's an addiction. It's like an addiction, and I just can't break free of my mind. It's like an addiction. Should I stay or should I think that's how it goes. Should I go or should I stay or leave or whatever? I forgot how the song goes. But it's like an addiction for some. Anyway, here we have a high priestess. Speaking of pregnancies, everything came in for a reason, my lovies. I love it. I love it, my lovies. I love you, my lovies. You are my life. You are my wife and my husband. For some of you, this is how you feel. I'm a channeler. But you're not saying something. High priestess, you're keeping something a secret. 3112. Secrets, something about a secret. Can you keep it? 3115. But something's about to be exposed. High priestess, following your intuition in a situation. For some of you, a pretty far along pregnancy, almost due energy. Everything came in for a reason earlier. The high priestess, spirit saying you see what she's holding in her hand. For some of you, scripture. For some of you, you could be studying scripture, or someone studies scripture around you, or someone understands patterns. This high priestess is in the upright. Spirit, I was questioning her. For some of you, you could be questioning a high priestess. Everything is coming in for a reason, or you're questioning a secret. Or maybe for some of you, you're questioning someone that seems quite mysterious. Do not project your delirium. That's what's coming in. Because 7 of Cups energy was also present in the preliminary. Don't project your confusion. A high priestess can channel it. Or a high priest, male or female, take it how it resonates. And again, a good high priestess will say, no, that projection belonged to the entity. That's not actually what happened. Again, like that Ace of Wands that came in yesterday. Those two people didn't have sex. That was that janitor that I was talking about. She didn't have sex with the person. She did have the lust and the desire based on a 5 of Swords, based on meanness and competition and envy. But they didn't actually have sex. But for some of you, it's like maybe for someone needs to protect their high priestess energy, or there's a high priestess energy protecting you or being channeled through you, so that you can discern, because for some of you, you could have people projecting things onto you. It's like, again, for some of you, you have all types of energies around you, or you're participating in these. Take it how it resonates, and you're not a sleaze. For some of you, you're not a sleaze. You're not, my lovies. You're not. So you need to not be put on the spot for something that you're not. It's like people that want to blame you for their lies. Like, how the fuck is that my fault that you're sleeping around or selling yourself on some type of an application? Like, it's like, how is that my fault? Because for some of you, you're seeing for 2 of Wands, strategic thinking. That 2 of Wands energy has been very present for some. The next 2 years could bring in a pregnancy for some. Temperance angel. Oh my gosh. Temperance angel, healing, strategizing, planning, and stand your ground. 7 of Wands. You have a lot of angelic protection here for some. And the 7 of Wands with the 2 of Wands, Spirit's giving us the 9 of Wands. For some of you, the angels don't want you to give up, to continue through challenges. For some of you, you could be being attacked by a few different people, or for some of you, people want to project onto you. For some of you, you could know a lot of secrets about people, or you could be a high priest or a high priestess, and you could just be very intuitive and know certain things or feel certain things. You can have the panel, something about a panel. You know a lot about a panel. You need to stand your ground. You need to For some of you, you could be watched for the next 2 years when it comes to something that has to do with angels, or some type of a divine testimony that you're going to have to come before a panel for. That's how I'm getting it. You're going to have to come before a panel for something. Like, you're going to need to either... for some of you, somebody could have been being watched. I'm seeing the sun here, but I'm seeing how this is a crown. For some of you, I don't know what you're into, but you could be the leader of something. That's what I was going in. I'm trying to be discreet, but you'll know if you know. It'll show if you know. I'm seeing how this crown is over here on this mountain, but you've already done that. You've already gone through a lot of tests, spiritually speaking, to become the best. I want to be the very best. 3522. Like no one ever was. Doom, doom, doo, doom. Something, something. Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Everything is coming in for a reason. You gotta catch them all. You gotta catch them all. For some of you, you could be investigating something. That's what's coming in. You've been investigating it for a while. And you're going to catch them all. You have angelic protection. You have the angels working with you. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. That's what's coming in. You can like Biggie Smalls for some. You literally have the temperance angel. You're saying Archangel Michael. You have Archangel Michael, which is technically very related to the energy of Shango. For some of you, could be some type of warrior, or for some of you, can be in some type of like armed forces, or for some of you, you could be in some type of law enforcement, or for some of you, you can be in some type of like where justice needs to be brought. But Shango is not necessarily the distributor of justice. He's more he who captures or fights. He's a warrior, like a general. For some of you, could be a general, or you could deal with generals, or you could deal with like a high-ranking something or other. And then you catch them all. You got to catch them all. For some of you, there's something really big that you're studying. In the last 2 to 7 years, or the next 2 to 7 years can bring a breakthrough, but you need to keep this a secret. But you're also very intuitive, very intelligent. Again, intelligence agencies working together. Because I'm getting the 9 of Wands energy, and in ancient energies, that brings in alliances more than anything, especially during difficult situations. There could be a bunch of different agencies working together, or for some of you, you could bring different agencies together. Like, but I'm getting strong like CIA, FBI, the different like branches, broken, something about a broken home, studying broken homes, something about broken homes. Now I'm seeing Sherlock Holmes. There's a detective involved in a situation, because I'm seeing Sherlock Holmes. Spirit showing us Sherlock Holmes. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Somebody wants to be like the very best detective, like no one ever was. And you will be. But you have a lot of challenges, and a lot of challengers. I'm something about mountain ranges. Someone comes from the mountains. I'm getting like Wisconsin, but is Wisconsin mountainous? I totally forgot. Have I ever been to Wisconsin? I've been through like, for some of you, everything is coming in for a reason. I think I've been through like, last time I looked at a map, I've been through almost all of not the southern states. Like I've never been up to Washington, but I've been up to Oregon. And then all across the United States, through that line, pretty much. Like I haven't been to the Dakotas, I think. I haven't been to, I've been to Michigan. I've been to Utah, just not Washington, not Alaska. I haven't been to Maine. It's almost like, for some reason, I've up until a certain degree across the United States, I haven't passed that degree. Someone's in masonry. Someone's a mason, they haven't passed a certain degree. Everything is coming in for a reason. Or there's a certain degree. There's a certain degree that someone hasn't accessed yet. Not yet. It's coming. But you need to stand your ground. You need to defend. You have the heavens defending you against whatever accusations. I'm getting all types of energies, my lovies, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you would like a private reading, you can totally book with your sister friend. But you need to stand your ground. Because for some of you, there could be false accusations. Like these are 6 people coming against one person, but this person has the heavens with them. So it's like, you need to stand your ground. You need to defend something. For some of you, you may know something and you may have an intuition that you know something. And even if you have people against you, you still have to go based on that intuition, which is guided by the high priestess and an archangel. And you have all of the heavens with you saying, you have the clues to this, whatever it is. I want to be and you will be the very best because Spirit said so. Not because humans, because Spirit said so. I saw the Nine of Cups. Your ambitions, your wish fulfillment. You will get your wish fulfillment in a situation. I'm seeing these tulips, but I'm seeing orchids. Orchids, the flowers, orchids. Now I'm seeing the Orkin man. Oh, fudge. Boom. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. Y esto, 4114. The Seven of Wands in the reverse over the Seven of Wands in the upright. They can't sleep at night. Here we go with this. They can't sleep at night. 41. So we did feel night energy. So here we have the Knight of Cups. But Spirit's saying it's also a Knight of Wands. And this one wants to slide and show itself. Aquarius season, having hope in a situation, divinely guided situation. There's a lot of major energy here. Divinely guided situations, healing, following one's divine light, shining in one's divine purpose. Everything is coming in for a reason. Being in one's divine purpose. Finding one's natural self. You see this naked lady? She's in nature. She's in flow. Finding one's natural light. Why is this Knight of Cups here that can't stand up? I want to be the very best. Look at this. Would you look at this? Would you look at this ish? Like, it looks like two people fighting, but one is literally falling from grace. Someone that thought they were too big. There's a reason for everything. Like, look at how big this, it's not about how many people you have with you. It's not about how many, the wickedest of souls, the biggest of giants, can fall between the meek, before the meekest and the purest of souls, before fairies. For some of you, you could have a situation in which something about a nun. You could have a situation in which someone seems very meek and humble and quiet almost too small to go against a huge giant that will fall. For some of you, this could have to do with something that you know, because the way it feels, it's like you know something that maybe could bring down a whole thing. A whole organization, and you may feel like you can't stand before this person because that's the illusion. Maybe for some of you, somebody has a high title. Maybe for some of you, somebody has a lot of power because they yield a lot of connections based on superficialities. You have the power, though, to knock a giant down. Maybe through your sincerity, because what wants to come right behind it? What do we say? I felt that Five of Swords energy behind. I mean, not behind. Oh, it's not. It's the Knight of Wands. Okay, Spirit keeps saying Five of Swords and a Knight of Wands. A Knight of Swords. For some of you, somebody's trying to rush you. That's what it feels like. It's like. I want to cover myself. It's like I want to cover my breast for some reason. Somebody wants to fondle someone's breast, or somebody wants to touch someone or grope someone. I want to cover. I want to cover. I want to cover. Someone may be a pervert. Like, someone may have like a high title in a situation and they think that they could do whatever they want. I don't know. Something makes me want to cover. That's what it feels. I'm channeling 4452. They're going to come in and they're going to try to rush you and wine and dine you and treat you really nicely and maybe take you out to somewhere. I'm not going. That's what it I'm a channeler, but all of the energies, we are all living collective yet different experiences. Spirit gave us the Knight of Swords, but it's like they're gonna try to make it seem sweet, but they're gonna try to rush you. They're sweet enough to eat. They're gonna try to rush you into something. They're not gonna be able to stand. What did we Spirit give us? A Seven of Cups to confuse you, to cause confusion. Something you don't see, or keep you in some type of indecision or blindfolded to the lies. Seven of Swords. It felt not that great. I told you. It felt not that great. It really did. It felt not that great. It felt not that great. But for some of you, like, you may, I don't know. Spirit saying you have everything you need to know. For some, this could have to do with someone that you were vaguely involved with. Maybe you know someone for about 2 years or so. Maybe through your peers, or maybe through a peer group, or Spirit saying temper, but you have all of the information you need. For some of you, you could be, someone wants to wine and dine you and like offer nice things, or maybe offer a meal, or maybe like offer to do something nice for you. But you gotta feel it. It feels really nasty. It almost feels like a rapist. It feels like someone that's like secret bully. These are the type of people, it's like you have a conversation with them and they start like with passive aggressive things like, why are you always angry? Or oh, I saw you, looking like this, but like they try to take jabs, because right there is like, that already tells you where they're coming from. It's like that gaslighting energy. It's like a prepper. Someone's an emotional abuser. And they're a user, Spirit saying. Someone's an emotional abuser. And it weighs on them. They're disloyal. And they wait for opportunities left and right. Three of Wands. Spirit saying wait for something else. This is going to be a burden. That's what it felt like. For some of you, someone could have I don't know, something weird's coming in. You may know some secrets that this person thinks that they're too fucking smart to be caught. But this is the end of a chapter, my lovies. This would be a burden, whatever this is. This person cannot stand up for whatever they've done. For some of you, someone's a quick talker because they're a quick stalker too. Excuse me, my lovies. I have to blow my nose. Someone's a quick talker for a reason, because they're trying to drown you in their confusion. It's like bombarding you with messages, but someone's really stressed. Someone can work a lot. I'm getting these 17 wands, and 17 wands is 8 energy technically. There's something you're not seeing, but you're going to get good news. Wait for your Boaz. That's what's coming in any area of your life. For some, you're communicating with someone who's a bullshitter. I have to say. I just have to say what I have to say. This person likes to argue a lot. 2 of Wands with the 3 of Wands. This is their way of getting a hard-on. Someone could be power hungry. I'm getting Emperor in the reverse. This person can be a head something or other, or a lead, or a manager in some situation. If this is a friendship thing, or if this is a whatever it is, it's making me hot. Because someone comes in with a lot of passion. This can turn into just a sex thing for some. You're going to turn your back on this because you know better. Because there's better options out there. No offense to anybody. It's not about, no offense. I totally get it. Some people's egos get ruffled when it comes to these things. It's not to offend anybody. It's just somebody did something they can't even, it's like It's like the type of people I don't know, this 2 years ago something happened. I'm getting that song, 2 years ago, promises was all I heard. Wait a minute, let me finish. 2 years ago, promises is all I heard out of your mouth. And then you wanna walk away, boy. I don't know. You better be careful what you do to me, 'cause it might turn around on you. Someone was involved with someone, but they could have shitted on this person. But they also pretended to be like a nice being, or I don't know. Something feels nasty. It feels nasty, my lovies. This could be someone you're meeting for some, or they want to meet up with you. But you feel like you need to stand your ground and block this. For some of you, this could have been someone you were involved with. I smell vagina. They're a liar. Seven of Wands. Spirit saying stand your ground, Seven of Wands. But Seven of Swords. Spirit keeps saying stand your ground. This giant can't stand before you. They want to seem like bigger than you. Or they want to try to like ignore you. Like, this is a love bomber. They rush in with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. And Spirit's also saying the Knight of Wands. They could even say they want to have a serious talk with you or some type of really intense conversation. But you see that this person's a liar. They're trying to get away with something. What are they trying to get away with? What did we say? The Five of Wands. Conflict. This person, that's what it feels like. This person can be even envious of your light. Again, I was having this conversation with somebody, and I'm like, why would this person go there? Like, what's up with their mind? What are they actually fucking thinking? It's like, I don't know. It's just something's weird. Let this go. Conflict in their family as well. And they feel burdened by some type of an abandonment, or they were left out of something. Virgo energy, Hermit energy. For Spirit is and Three of Swords. They loved someone, or they had some type of a love affair, which was a shit show. Because there was a lot of confusion. They could have treated somebody like an option while spying. Page of Swords and watching. This could have to do with a light-skinned lady with... I'm seeing a light-skinned lady, Spirit saying who's shady, with dark hair. A Queen of Swords, an ex, who's always watching this person. Virgo energy, hibernation. This person needs to learn from their life lessons. And you see this, though, for someone. Someone's mad because they can't outsmart you. For somebody wants to, like, take this how it resonates. This could be a friend. This could be a lover. This could be a potential love interest. This could be someone you're just trying to get to know. That's been in and out of your life for the last 2 or so years. Because I keep getting 2 here and 2. The number 22 could be significant. Or the 22nd. Or maybe you reconnected with someone on the 22nd. When was that? A couple days ago. You feel that this person's not okay. They need time to heal. And you don't necessarily, for some of you, you're in hermit mode, or you could, or this person could be. I don't think this person's in hermit mode. This person's immature. They can gossip to their family about you, or they have. This person envies you. This is a Page of Swords coming to a Queen of Swords. For some, I don't care what kind of title this person has. It's just grandiose. It's just to make themselves feel bigger than life. This person's in strife. They're in internal strife. They're a liar. They're trying to get away with something that has to do with a love situation. They had to walk away from something. They were watching you this whole time, but they were making up their mind in very dumb ways about who you are or who you're not. They're confused about what burdens you and what doesn't. This is someone that their heart space, I don't think they operate out of. I don't see a lot of heart energy here. In fact, no. Except for the 10 of Cups with the 7 of Cups. Confusion about a love situation. Confusion about happily ever afters. This doesn't look like a happily ever after. It's literally surrounded by 5 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, by lies, by fights. This person can lie to you and not tell you what a shit show they caused. This is it's coming in as a man. A man that does not take responsibility. You've closed this chapter, my lovies. You could have dealt with energies like this before. You learned this lesson. You need to let it go. For me, I'm not about repeating any lessons. I'm not about resurrecting any demons from the past. Someone needs to, if I even reconnect with somebody from my past, it's like, Spirit, do I deserve this person and do they deserve me? Have we actually grown and changed? I know I've done work, but am I ready for this? Is it different? If Spirit says, yeah, my love, go ahead. You two can work through things now. You're in a different space energetically. But why would you revisit messy lessons like this? This person does not think, they don't think clearly. They don't think clearly. They have a messy ex who's not that messy. Someone's a liar. Someone can pretend like their ex was the problem to all of their issues. They're not. Everything came in for a reason. They gaslight their ex, or they gaslit their ex. There was a lot of fighting because this person is a deceiver. It's like trying to get away with things without really trying to get away with things. That's how this person acts. It's like, I want to tell you certain things, but I'm going to tell you in a way that Spirit saying it's the truth, especially with the sneeze. My French teacher, speaking of France, somebody can speak another language. My French teacher, or took another, or learned a lie, or learned another language in school. But my French teacher, she said every time you sneeze in France after someone says something, it's because someone's being sincere. For some, it's better to be alone than to be in bad company. I think that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. This person's keeping someone trapped or wants to keep someone trapped. No, incubus and succubus ties. I felt the sex issues. This person turns to sex and they are envious. I felt it. They're envious of someone's intelligence. This is the type of person that will start taking jabs right away at you. And you're like, yo, homie, like, this is our first conversation. Why are you starting with passive aggressive behaviors? Like, what the fuck? 5811. Like, why don't you smile more? No, we're not going there. Why don't I smile more, my lovey? Why are you coming with passive aggressive behaviors in our first conversation? That already tells you it ain't going. I study behavior for a living, my lovies. This is what I do. And not even for a living. I study it for a purpose since I was a child. It's like, because they want to see you suffer. This shit ain't okay. They want to see you suffer. Because they want to see someone suffer. They want to see you suffer. You're too high up for them. They want to bring you down. They see you as a giant. They want to bring you down. The giant sees you as a giant. They want to bring you down. They want to see you suffer. This ain't okay. I don't think this is okay. I don't think this is okay. They are envious of your position, male or female. I know men and women. They are envious of your position, 5911. I know men that are envious of women and women that are envious of men. I see it curiously, oddly enough, in a female way, it manifests a little bit differently. It's not necessarily the energy of envy per se, but this energy, something about envy. This man is envious. He's envious of someone's condition. He wants to trap somebody with some type of weird sex demon. I don't know, my lovies. You could do whatever you want. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. This person watches someone a lot. They lie on someone. This is not okay. This does not look like a fun time. It really doesn't. This person does not have anything to stand on in terms of truth, honesty, wisdom, compassion. I don't care what expert they are in whatever they do for a living. They live a life of sin, of missteps. Boom. That was interesting, my lovies. That one wanted to come out right away. It is 9 energy. You're going to end this for some of you. For some, you're going to choose to end a connection or a reconnection with someone because, what the fuck for? You got money, finances, your Merkaba. For some of you, your Merkaba. For others of you, your tree of life. Your tree of life. You're thinking stability, family, something about condensation. You're thinking about condensation. You're thinking about a compensation. For some of you, you need to be compensated when it comes to a situation. Something about compensation. 6. What did we say? Success. Six of swords. And you're gonna successfully move away from a storm for some. Six of wands. Success, being recognized, shining. For some of you, somebody doesn't like the way you fucking shine. They want to take you off your fucking horse. You know how many people try to come up to me to argue with me because they've seen some of the videos and they try to like come up to me and argue with me, or they try to scratch their nose out of context. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with some people? They think they're funny. They really do. It's like, my love, you got way too much time on your hands. This is the type of person. For somebody was observing you. Everybody's being seen for who they are. They hate that you shine. For some of you, your divine judgment is that you have this beautiful glow. Don't let any friend or foe take it away from you. Look at this. 9 of Pentacles, shining, beauty, independence. It's not about what you own or what you don't own. And some people don't understand that. They fucking hate it. You see everybody for who they are. You see everybody for who they are. Near or far, you see them for who they are. I tell you, my lovey, some people like to play some games. Don't let them play games. I mean, you can let them play games, but they're going to be playing by themselves. Let them go insane. They already are. They don't even notice it. Oh my gosh. You got a new opportunity for some of you. Not too far from where you live. A reconciliation of some sort. A recalibration of some sort. For some of you, you could be reconciling with someone, but there have been delays. 9 of Diamonds energy. A King of Hearts I am seeing, and a Queen of Hearts. So well-meaning people. That's sweet. That's always sweet. 10306, 9 energy. And then 10 energy. Yay, a new beginning. For some of you, after an ending, a new beginning. But bending, something about bending. Spirit saying flexibility is needed in a situation. Something about heeded. You heeded wise counsel for some of you. Spirit says you're covered, my lovies, but we have to listen. It's important. It saves our lives. Here we have a King of Clubs. And here we oh my gosh. Boon cheese. Oh. It makes my mouth water. It's you and your couple. For some of you, it's you and your significant other. For some of you, it's you and your potential significant other. Okay. For some of you, it's you and your brother. Normally, the King of Clubs does not represent a brother, but okay. For some of you, it's you and your brother. For some of you, it could be you, your brother, and your significant other. It just feels sweet. It just feels so sweet. For some of you, it's you and your significant other. Ta-da! This is a really good omen. When these two come out together, for some of you, this is a representation of a very solid communication. For some of you, you can have really good communication, or you're going to have really good communication in your couple. Or for some of you, have really good communication in your couple, because I am feeling a couple that's already together. But things are very, very sweet. I like it. I like it. It's like I just want to stay there. Here, my lovies, take a screenshot. I didn't want to be in the shot, but if you take a screenshot of something like this, because it's like having like a screenshot. It's like photos reinforce energies. It's a simple spell work, but it's not anything demonic. It's sweet. It's like When somebody doesn't show you their significant other, or when they don't show you, when they don't really have anything that represents that they are in a connection, that tells you like the frequency of the connection. It says something about the connection. It says something about how they treat the connection. It says something about the connection. It's not to say you have to be obsessed with your significant other. I don't think that's okay. Or for example, like I know people that they can't let go of boxes of pictures of their exes. That tells you something. I don't keep any pictures of anybody that is not in my life anymore. Just because for me, it's like, it's a cleansing ritual. It's important. Maybe for some of you, it's letting go of a situation. Because maybe for some of you, here we go with this lost significant other. For some of you, you lost a significant other and it's still very present. We thought of doing la baraja, so maybe we will work with la baraja. I'm getting that movie, The Notebook. That lady that was sleeping, the lady who's shady. For some of you, a lady who's shady. That lady that was sleeping with, so you know when they, in The Notebook, when, oh, these two want to come together. Okay. In The Notebook, when the parents didn't want them together, so they lost contact for a while, and the mom was hiding letters. For some of you, everything is coming in for a reason. And the mom was hiding letters so that they wouldn't communicate, but fate would have it that they meet up again. But while they weren't talking, the woman, another man had asked her to marry her, and she was about to marry this man. And Noah was having sex like randomly with this woman he didn't care about, and she could tell he didn't care about her. For some of you, there's something like that in your field. But that woman lost her husband. That's why she would have sex with him. And then when she saw Noah and this other woman reconnect, she's like, I hope one day I have something like that. 10711. Here we have that Queen of Hearts that Spirit said. Queen of Hearts, a sister, a friend, your Queen of Hearts is the dominant force. Queen of Hearts energy, a sister, a friend, a daughter for some. A sister, a friend, or a daughter. You will have a face-to-face with the sister, this friend, or this daughter. You'll be getting news from the sister, this friend, or this daughter. You will go somewhere not too far from where you live to see this person. It has to do with a work situation or a little bit of money. And then we have you as a female, or your partner for some, or this could be your partner, sister. And there's some type of blocked situation, 9 of Spades, because of people that don't have your best interests in mind. For some of you, Jack of Spades is a man or a group of men, or a group of men and women who don't have your best interest in mind. But you're not necessarily too worried about that right now, even though you already know. But you're like, at this point, there's nothing that you can do about that at this point. Right now, there's a block. 9 of Spades energy is some type of block in a situation when it comes to you as a female, or when it comes to your significant other. You're waiting on some type of work situation. There's a block when it comes to work. For some of you, there's a block when it comes to a significant amount of money, maybe a few hundred, maybe a couple thousand. But you need to go somewhere not too far from where you live. You're going to have a face-to-face with a sister, a friend, or a daughter, and you will be talking to her about the situation when it comes to an issue with a lot of money concerning, for some it's a lot of money concerning a work situation where you're planning something and it is blocked, and there are delays, because I'm also getting the Ace of Diamonds with the 8 of Wands, which is technically Spirit seeing a 9 of Wands. So there are delays. It's a significant amount of money for some. There's a significant amount of money that you and your daughter or your sister are talking about. I'm getting strong daughter for someone. And this is related to a work situation, and it is blocking your plans. Forefront is your daughter, is your sister, or a friend. There are changes. This person is going to need to travel. 10 of Diamonds energy. You will be hearing from a sister, a daughter, or a friend who will be tying the knot. Someone's going to be tying the knot. You have a sister, a daughter, or a friend for some who's tying the knot. Who will be tying the knot. 10 of Diamonds energy. There's some type of change. There's a change. There's a move. And here we have a King of Hearts. Told you, King of Hearts, Queen of Hearts energy, very present. A well-meaning man. For some of you, you have a sister or a daughter or a friend who's tying the knot with a well-meaning man. For others, you have changes when it comes to a father figure. Or you could be visiting your father, or a father's coming to stay with you. That energy has been present for some. Something you don't necessarily see or you don't want to see. For some of you, you may not speak to your father too much. He may be about an hour or so away from you and he's a little out of touch. You may not speak to your father too much, but nonetheless, this person has good intentions for you, whether you believe it or not. I'm seeing Jack of Clubs energy. That's interesting. For some of you, there may be a man or a friend who has good intentions for you. Even though this person may not have a clue on how to either express their feelings or be like, show up for you, like emotionally, but they have emotion for you for some, and there are changes, or somebody wants to be a better person for you, or they want to show up for you. That's how I'm getting it. A Jack of Hearts, a brother, a friend, or a son. That's what I was feeling. For some of you, a brother, a friend, or a son wants to show up for you, wants to be friendlier, wants to be available emotionally, because they already are, but maybe they don't show it. 1-11-11. I called it. Somebody called it. It's like, I called it. You already knew. For some of you, someone already knew, or you already knew, or someone already called that this was going to happen, but maybe for somebody wasn't ready to open up and show you how they've been feeling this whole time anyway. I'm seeing how the King of Swords is the only king that has a weapon that's facing himself. So he's known as the king that martyrs himself. For some, maybe someone felt like he needed to sacrifice certain things, because I'm questioning this Queen of Hearts energy around this being. So for some of you, maybe this person needed to make some sacrifices first and mature, because no matter what, he was going to make a sacrifice. It's either he was going to sacrifice a friendship with you or with someone. Take it how it resonates. Or you take a path, so you by force sacrifice something else. But this person is not ready. Like, you see how this is the only king that stabs himself in the head. Someone's changed their mind or their perspective. Someone can be going through towers, because I'm seeing the tower and I'm getting a headache. Someone's going through a lot of changes in their life. They are for the better. It feels like for the better, because for someone was dealing with situations that it was a Jack of Spades energy. A lot of people that didn't have this person's best interest in mind for their soul, for their mind. Succubus, incubus ties, and a lot of lies. But this person is sincere. Jesus. Okay. Seven of Hearts energy, a reconciliation, a new beginning, a celebration, a pregnancy for some, that pregnancy. A lie, though. There was a lie. For some, there was a lie about a pregnancy. I'm getting Eight of Spades energy with this Queen of Diamonds, of course. Excuse me. I have to blow my nose. For some of you, I oppose. Somebody opposes. Excuse me. For some of you, there's a Queen of Diamonds who opposes a connection. She doesn't want you to... Something about psychological projections and deflection. This person's near your King of Hearts. For some of you, there's a woman, a Queen of Diamonds, who does not have your best interest in mind, who could have lied about a pregnancy, because everything is coming in for a reason. For others, there's a Queen of Diamonds. She's right next to a King of Hearts. She's right next to a well-meaning man for you. I don't know why, but she swallowed a fly. She lies a lot. There was an old lady. Could be an old lady who swallowed. For some of you, you may have an intrusive mother-in-law. There was an old lady who swallowed. I'm seeing an older female. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. For some of you, this is a you, Queen of Clubs. That's what's coming in. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. I guess she'll die. She feels like she swallowed a lot. And she doesn't want to let this go. Over money, Jack of Clubs. There's that Jack of Clubs Spirit gave us. This person wants to have a strong discussion about money. How embarrassing. It's like, some people have no shame. I would be, the way I'm set up, my lovies, it's like, Like the last few years of instability, I could use support. But for me, even when people donated to, like, for example, I started a GoFundMe and a lot of people donated. So I can go and I could develop my spiritual gifts in India. I paid some of the people back. I literally paid some of the people back. Isn't that funny? I literally paid some of the people back. I get shocked when people like can just ask other people like for like money because they feel entitled to money. Like they just feel entitled. I think it's kind of funny. Everything is coming in for a reason. They're like, I swallowed a lot. Like, I need my money from you. Like, you know how much I've been a life of sin. It's just, I just find it comical for some reason. It tickles me. Something's really tickly. For some of you, you're going to be very happy to get rid of somebody. That's what's coming in. This person could be involved with someone else. For some of you, there's a situation with a couple and a female that you're discussing a lot of money with these people, but the female does not have your best interest in mind. For some of you, this could have to do with this is a couple. The Queen of Diamonds with the Jack of Clubs is a couple that could be together for a lot of money. 11613. These people do very well financially. And it has to do with a legal matter, a legal procedure, or a medical procedure. I'm getting strong legal, or these could be people you're doing a business deal with. But the woman does not have your best interest in mind. This person's very, she works out of succubus and incubus energy. This woman works out of succubus and incubus energy. There was this beautiful man, I heard him speak, and he was talking about business deals and business partners. He's like, I would not do a business deal. Everything is coming in for a reason. I would not do a business deal with a man or a woman who disrespects their partner. If I'm sitting at a lunch and I'm having a conversation with a gentleman and he's looking around and he's looking at every skirt, he is showing me his sense of disrespect and disloyalty. Not just to his partner. That's how he's going to treat me as well. It's an energy. If you get it, you get it. It expresses itself. That's why people are like, I don't know. When they lie to their significant other all the time. And they think they're just lying to their significant other. And then they go and they share this with others. But then they try to clean it up when they see like others are kind of like looking at them funny. This is this type of energy. Everything is coming in for a reason. There could be a couple, they're really nasty. It's like nasty people, but they're together for money. This woman doesn't want to let him go. This man doesn't want to be in this anymore. But he doesn't want to let it go either. Okay, Spirit saying they both don't want to let it go. Because it has to do with money. It's not about the love. They don't love each other. They could give two fucks. Given the right situation, they'd screw each other over as well. Not if you get it, you get it. It's an energy. But right now there's too much of an interest because they have a house together as well. Ace of Hearts energy. Family, Ace of Hearts energy. The home, the couple. This woman's looking. I was wondering what she was looking at because she's not even looking at a King of Hearts. She also has, for some of you, someone's a lover. This energy's been present for someone's the lover of a woman who's with another man. And while she's by your side, she's not loyal to anybody. Someone's willfully the lover to a woman who is, it looks like married. But someone feels like they love her. What the hell? 11902. Someone's desperate as fuck. Who is this? Both of them, the Queen of Diamonds and the King of Hearts, are desperate as fuck. What a toxic tie. What a toxic lie, Spirit's saying. Because I'm seeing like, there was a school bus driver. I had this best friend in 6th grade. And her mom was a school bus driver. And before this, I had never seen a woman speak like this. Not in front of me anyway. Not that I can say. I seen women do a lot of things, but speak the way she spoke, I'm like, whoa, what the hell is this? And before that, like, I thought this woman was so beautiful. Physically, because then something else came out in her. So this woman was in front of her daughters. She has 2 daughters. She's a single mother. And then me. 12012 was on the clock. 2012 could be significant to the year 2012, or a 12-year-old or a 20-year-old. Or if you add all of that together, is 5 energy, 5 of wands. A lot of fighting in this situation. A lot of conflict of ego. Someone may just be in love with their ego and illusoire. The elusive nature of this woman, because someone flees from this King of Hearts. She uses him as sex. But this man's desperate to get this woman's attention. So he's in a toxic tie. Anyway, and toxic lie spiriting. So this bus driver, we were in the 6th grade. This bus driver, one day she was talking, I think she was talking to, I don't know who the hell she was talking to on the phone, but nobody was home in her mind. So she was basically talking about this man that she was sleeping with, who was a married man. And she was saying, I'm the fucking one that he needs to be taking care of. He should be giving me money. I'm the one that makes him come. She was saying it in Spanish. Someone can speak Spanish. Joy, something about joy. Yo soy la quien le saca la leche. Like, that's what she was saying. Like, I'm the one that milks him. So he needs to be taking care of me. And he needs to spend money on me. When I ask him for something, I don't give a shit about his wife. But this is a man in her shoes. This is coming in. Letting himself be abused and used. It doesn't feel good. These people are desperate. And this woman's blocking someone's blessing. And he's holding on. And when you hold on to a fucking rope as you're sliding down, you need to let go, because you're going to fucking burn your hands. Someone doesn't want to let go of this female. But there are 2 men involved in a situation. There could be a white man and some type of another race, because that's what I'm getting. Not necessarily a black man, but could be. This is an older female. She's been using this one for a while. Keeping him like a side piece. What the fudge? And this man doesn't want to let go. He pretends, fuck shit on their phone. They hide shit on their phone. He pretends like this is a real relationship. Spirit is trying to block this. Divine blocks. Or for some of you, this is someone you're like, you love 12311, but this person's stuck. Like, you love this person, take it how it resonates, however you love this person, but it's like fucking talking to a wall. This person's an idiot. It's an attention seeker. This is a man. See, this person's like, this is someone you would not, like, it's like almost like I'm seeing someone and I'm like, no way. No way. No way. You? For real? This is how you act? I could not. Sometimes, it's sad. Spirit's giving us like something sad, my lovies. For me, it's sad. For some may find this comical, but there are certain people. Something about germ. There's certain people that I've seen that I'm like, wow, how beautiful that person is. Like, wow, like that person's gorgeous, like amazing, like so brilliant. Wow. And the ideas that they have, like this person, I'm not sure what they can go create, but they can create whatever the hell they want. Like they have such a, I don't know, there's like such a beautiful spark. It's like I'm talking to I feel like I'm talking to a brother, like, because I'm seeing like conversations I've had with my brother where I'm like my blood, I have 2 blood brothers. One's a half brother and the other one is just both parents. And the path that like they took, especially the one, my full brother. I'm like, this person, like, it makes me want to cry a little. Like this person, like I saw him learn the piano by ear, and I thought it was like the most beautiful thing. And he always inspired me because I know how to play the piano a little bit, but I haven't, like, not, I didn't learn by ear. This person learned by ear to play, and like he's not an expert, but like if he wanted to take it more seriously, this man could do whatever he wants. Plus we come from a line of musicians, so it makes sense. But really brilliant person. Like I saw his penmanship improve over the years. Like I remember one time he faked a note from a teacher, and he had like a really difficult time with penmanship when he was younger because he's left-handed, and I'm ambidextrous, but I've trained myself with my left hand. So I can write with my left hand, but it's definitely not as neat as with my right hand. But he's left-handed. And so he would write, and when he would write, when he was younger, he had a really difficult time. So one time he faked a letter, and then my mom kind of made fun. She's like, what kind of teacher has this ugly handwriting? And he started crying, and she didn't realize that it was his handwriting. But he really worked hard on improving his handwriting. And I think he has such beautiful handwriting. Like this person, like he can really retrain himself to do whatever he wants in this life. And what he chose for him, for his wife, for his life, for his path, even the rituals he involved himself with, the soulless things that he did, I'm like, why? Like, why did you do that? You could do whatever you want. You have such a beautiful heart and such great potential. Why'd you pick, like, it's none of my business at this point, and or at any point, right? I mean, I love the person, but they choose what they choose. But it's something like that. It's like it makes you want to cry. Like that's what's happening. Like it's like, out of all the paths, out of all the paths you could have taken, literally infinite potential. It's sad to be used by a wicked woman who somebody lives with, or they have some type of house with, an attention seeker, a succubus, incubus energy who steals energies. For some, the grass is greener, wherever the hell you're going. But someone thought the grass was greener. And this is aggravating. It's very saddening. It's very aggravating. For somebody could have like changed up on you. Again, this could be a friend. This could be a brother. This could be, take it how it resonates. This could be a lover for some. Someone changed up on you because they thought that maybe they had another chance with someone that they kept romancing and chasing after. Wow. Wow, this pussy is pushing them away. That's what's coming in. There's pussies. I'm doing pussies. I'm doing Sylvester. While this person is like pushing them away or plays with their emotions and has them like aggravated. Wow. That's so funny. For some of you, if someone tries to communicate with you, the divine is not allowing it because someone's still chasing after a mess. They're involved in some type of mess. They're involved in a mess. They're involved in a mess and they don't want to let go. Someone's arrogant. Belligerent, I'm getting belligerent. They use them for Netflix and chill. They use this person who's staring at them and they're not even thinking about, it's like they're thinking about their house and their couple. They use this man for Netflix and chill only. Only Netflix and chill. It's like I get to see you on Saturday nights. That's it. Only because this other guy is busy. It's like, and I can't, and then this person's like, I can't break that schedule. What an idiot. Oh my gosh, how heartbreaking. But they're nothing but a runner. They're nothing but a runner. Something about a sinner. They're hiding their feelings. Secret hidden feelings. Secret hidden flings. Fung fling brothers. Something about someone's brother's wife. And something of extreme and risky sex. Extreme and risky sex every Saturday night. Sleeping with someone's spouse. I felt it. Here we go with this. I felt it. They're denying accountability for sleeping with someone's spouse. This man who's in a shit show. They are triggered by their reflection, mirror triggers. And they have sex addictions. They have sex addictions. What did we say earlier? For some, I feel it. I feel it because I'm channeling you. And I have to clean after. Because I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like a desperate feeling. Any type of sex. And chasing after a taken woman. Who does spell work on you to win you over. A fucking psychopath. It's like, what the fuck? Who's worried about a house situation. This person's worried about a house. This person only thinks about her fucking self. She doesn't want to use she doesn't want to use the ATM. She doesn't want to use the ATM. This person's a fucking witch. I don't know what she's planning, but she doesn't want to use the ATM because she doesn't want her fucking man to track her. She uses this guy for a cash cow, this guy for sex, but she doesn't give a fuck about any of these people per se. Wow. The Nine of Diamonds, Spirit gave us delays in a situation. In this present moment, things will start to speed up for some. There is success and joy, and certainly for a brother, a friend, or a son. Boom. We got envy here and a betrayal. A betrayal for this woman. For some of you, this coming in as you, my lovies, take it how it resonates. There's a betrayal here for a brother. Someone could have been sleeping with someone's brother or someone that they know. Take that how it resonates. There are delays when it comes to a money situation. For some of you, you have a little bit of money coming in from a situation. For some of you, you could be, you could have some type of recognition very, very quickly in some type of a legal procedure against a psychopath of a woman who only cares about herself, but it's all right. It's all right. Have a good time because it's all right. There's a legal procedure here for some when it comes to a house situation or figuring out a situation with a house, because there was a betrayal and there are delays. And for some of you, you're working on some type of project when it comes to a house and you will be very happy. You have a new beginning here for some. For some of you, if you want to get checked or some type of medical thing, you're going to be very happy with the results. For some of you, you're going to be very happy with the results from a medical facility or the answer you get from a medical facility or from a doctor. All right, let's see. This Queen of Diamonds. This is technically the only negative card here. This Queen of Diamonds, a family member, a house situation, or the couple. And a lot of communication about a house situation, a lot of communication about a couple, a lot of communication about A house. This person's been communicating a lot about a house, about a spouse. This person's just worried about her house. She doesn't want to lose her stability. And this, oh my gosh, she wants to move in with this King of Hearts. Oh my gosh, are you fucking kidding, or are you fucking kidding? She's trying to delay this house situation for a King of Hearts. Do they already live together? This Queen of Diamonds, she insists she's not going to come up as a nice lady. Communicating a lot with another man. This woman, check her phone. I would fucking check the phone. 13511. And something about the legal field, the medical field, or something about a legal procedure or an organization. And something about a distance, King of Diamonds energy, and waiting on a lot of money. This person's waiting on a lot of money. For somebody's waiting on a lot of money to try to like go somewhere far. Someone goes somewhere. It's like they use the money that they get to go and fucking place bets or have fun with another jerk. That's what's coming in. While being involved, living a life of sin. And then not taking accountability for everything they're fucking doing. They're waiting on some, this is a blonde female for some, waiting on an invitation for some paperwork, for some money. All right, we're done. We're done. This is enough. This is enough. It really is. Enough is enough. Enough. A house situation for this older female for some. Queen of Spades energy. Everybody be in peace. Thank you very much, my lovies. Stay well. We love you. Stay well, my lovies. Stay well. Find your peace. Have a good time, 'cause it's all right. For a King of Clubs, somebody watching this, there's paperwork or a young brunette around you or secretarial things to manage. And there's a brother, a friend, or a son involved in a situation, and a sister, a friend, or a daughter involved in a situation. And for some of you, there's paperwork when it comes to a child that's not doing okay. For some of you, you can be hearing from a brother that his daughter's not okay. Or this is a wife here and a partner and some type of money. Or for a lady, there's some type of money. You'd be surprised when karma hits, especially people that fucking steal, and it affects their children. Like, you steal from the innocent, so the innocent are harming your family. Yeah, that's how it works. They fucking blame you. That's what was coming in as well in the preliminary for some. You got people blaming you for their fucking sick children. It's like, how about when you fucking stole from the innocent? You didn't think that this was going to come back to you? Your sacrifice, your sacrificial rituals, you didn't think it was going to fucking affect other people too? Oh, you only thought that you were going to try to kill off who you thought you were going to kill off, and it didn't even fucking work. So they blame the fucking innocent. It's like he or she must be up to something because everything's backfiring. Or how about maybe God thinks that you fucking overdid it, but you don't want to hear that because that's a little too much, right? Look, my lovies, they wrote us a love note. Because I'm extending this love to you. Happy Sunday, love. And they put a little smiley face. My Starbucks people love me. They love me. They love me, my lovey. They love me. They love you too. Because if they love me, they love you. On some level, right? All right. How shall we do this? Spirit was giving us the Ten of Pentacles in this beautiful tarot. I forgot what it's called. But the Fool, taking a risk, starting new beginnings. 138-37. Lots of new beginnings for a bunch of people. Everybody goes their separate ways. Have a new beginning in your life. Spirit was giving us the Fool, but in the Bosch's tarot, the Wayfarer. After leaving all this perversion for some, you're going for a new beginning. You're going for a new beginning in your life. For some of you, you're ending cycles of weird situations, to say the least. And you're going for new beginnings. Ooh, King of Cups. This King of Cups is present. The Moon, Pisces energy, fears, intuition, trying to follow one's intuition. Could have to do with the Pisces. Here we have Scorpio energy. Ooh, and here we have a King of Wands. We got two men showing up, going head to head. in the bed. For some of you, you could be in a same-sex couple. For some of you, you're hiding that you're in a same-sex couple, because Spirit was giving that to us. Maybe for some of you, male, male, female, female, take it how it resonates. In the preliminary, Spirit was showing us two females. But now it's coming in as two masculine energies. So, this could be a few people. I know a lot of people that are still in these types of things, where they're keeping hidden their sexual escapades, because they're not ready to open up about it. But for some of you, you're hiding a same-sex thing. For others that does not apply to, you need to follow your intuition when it comes to two separate entities or energies. One that's definitely more in the fire, more passion. The other that is more in the obsession, Spirit saying. The other one is more in the obsession. Okay, bon by écoute. But in the emotion. But maybe it's an emotional obsession. It doesn't feel too sinister, but maybe it's something that you need to look out for. Spirit's bringing it up for a reason. But the moon energy, Pisces energy, February to March, late February 23rd into early March by the 22nd, or a month, or a moon, or during the full moon for some. You'll be hearing as the emotions rise. Because someone's obsessions, for some of you, something about the lies. Someone's obsessions can rise during the full moon because of all of the energies that they keep. It's like suppressing. For somebody's suppressing their emotions so much. Leo, Scorpio energy. Someone's suppressing their emotions. Someone's a chameleon. It's like, for some, this could be the same energy. This could be like someone that you're dealing with that they seem confident, they seem secure, but they suppress a lot of emotion. And so during the full moon, this person may even try to like hide from you, because it's like the werewolves. Because they have so much they want to say that they don't. That's what's coming in. The moon. Okay. Someone likes to like be in control. It's making me hot. Someone likes to be in control and power. For some of you, there are two men that are hiding something. They're hiding something. They're hiding something. Charity, assistance, something about shin splints. Something about, those people, Spirit's showing us, like, those people that get on stints, like they get on those sticks and then they walk on sticks. There's some type of circus act or some type of like walking on sticks. These could be either really tall people or Spirit's giving us walking on sticks. And like, I'm seeing flamingos. I'm getting like Las Vegas. Flamingo. Someone can wanna like something about an escort. Someone can wanna elope. Or some can wanna elope. Something about a tightrope. I'm seeing that rope again. Roping someone into something. And then if you try to slide down the rope, if you don't do it, like it's like burning your hand. I don't know. There's charity, assistance, parenthood, fathers, and children. These could be two brothers for some that want to support you. Or two men that know you. Or you want to support them. Take it how it resonates. I'm seeing this little baby. Sin of sloth. Laziness, sleep, tiredness, rest, relaxation, and home life. Why is there a lie here? I'm seeing this little dog resting at the feet of the loyalty. And then dogs behave how their owners behave. It's like any other energy. You spend enough time with somebody, they start to behave like each other. This could be two people that are maybe different, but they find a way to behave like each other. For some of you, can be working with your brother, or you could be working with a friend and some type of like charity event or some type of an event or giving. What is the sin of sloth, though? And why are there lies? They're hiding some type of laziness. Someone can be very giving, but I don't know why there's a sin of sloth here. Maybe they could do more. I don't know. Or they want to seem like they don't know. When I say I don't know, Spirit I already know the answers. But they could have procrastinated. Because the sin of sloth, I don't feel like these people are lazy per se. It's just a situation, Spirit's saying. They could have, like, waited till last minute for something. Where it's like Spirit was telling them to do something a long time ago. Because these people feel like upright individuals. Ineptitude. Like, Spirit was telling them to do something like a long time ago. Like a long time ago. But like they chose to do something else. This could have been a work thing. This could be, again, I'm getting like something about climax. Here we have the devil. Here we have a climax. Here we have the devil. La force majeure. The major force. La fuerza mayor. The devil. Capricorn energy. Something started in, I don't know, it's like Spirit asks you to give. Spirit does this. I'm sure this happens to you as well. Spirit asks you to give. And you say, yeah, I'll give, but I'll give on my terms. I'll give if I get this. Or I'll give, but I want that. And Spirit's like, I just needed you to give. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. 146.11. You passed the fucking test? Did you think you passed the test? For somebody, there was a temptation. But maybe somebody passed the test. Maybe the test was difficult. Because it's coming in. It's hot. There was a temptation. There was definitely a test. A test of your might. A test of your fight. Because I was going to say at night. La nuit. La nuit. The night. La noche. There was a test in the evening. Or for some, it's going to be a test in the evening. And someone's tempted to do something. I'm really hot. Someone's tempted to do something. But they're going to pass the test. Whatever test Spirit's putting on them. This is going to happen in the night. Because there was an injustice, an imbalance. Libra in the reverse, justice in the reverse. Dissension, a dissension. Someone's going to fall or someone fell from grace. Two men working together, sham charity or giving something. And here's a young blonde. Someone have a threesome? Here's a young blonde and a fight. These like disputes. 8-8 energy. Over some, yeah, and she is a blonde. And some type of an agreement or an arrangement. And some type of a virtuous something or other. For some, there's someone that finds a female very attractive, a Queen of Cups, and some type of a surprise. Or they're surprised to find a sin of sloth in the future. Or someone who gets lazy. I keep getting that blonde female who's kind of like messing with someone's brother or friend, and then is also messing with this other man. Someone has a lover, and she gets money from both of these people. But for some others that does not apply to, you need to walk away from a situation, from a temptation. Or you're going to walk away from a temptation. For some of you, there's someone who is tempting you, and you will pass this test. That's how it's coming in. For some of you, you've already failed the test. It's okay. More tests will come. For others, there's going to be some type of an argument with a King of Wands. I don't know about this person, but you're going to pass the test because you're virtuous. You're going to walk away to virtue. This has to do with someone either you work with or you know from a work situation. And you have a Queen of Hearts here, a well-meaning woman involved in a work situation. For some, again, that Two of Wands, that strategic planning or strategic thinking. This one wants to speak. Creator. For some of you, you're in creative energy, catalyst, maker, mother, and father. You can create this energy. You have the Trinity within you. So wherever you go, you create from an emotional space. You could be very virtuous. For some of you, you could be a very hard worker. For some of you, somebody could have accused you of being lazy. Like someone accused someone in a work situation, or someone that barely knew you, or an overzealous. Again, the King of Swords. Someone that could have been very reserved. This could have to do with, I'm getting Aries energy, even though King of Swords is not an Aries, but this could have to do with an Aries. King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy, air energy, strong Libra energy. Someone could have accused you of being lazy. They didn't even fucking, because they came in with a Page of Swords, this energy. Somebody could have accused you, like they didn't even fucking really know anything. But maybe they're Aries energy, Emperor energy. This person could be very hardworking themselves, but kind of to an obsessive degree. But you're very virtuous. There's gonna be a surprise when it comes to a work situation, but someone's going to try to tempt you to argue with them in a work situation. For there's an argument in a work situation. Spirit's going to invite you to walk away. There's a young woman involved and two men who are not necessarily okay, especially one of them. You're going to be forced to walk away from this argument and be virtuous. This is something that hasn't happened yet. For some of you, there's a Six of Cups in the reverse. You have really terrible memories about a situation in the past. You're not thinking of the past anymore. For some of you, you're not worried about past people. You're not worried about childhood people. For some of you, these could be siblings. Take what resonates. We're getting a few different energy. But there's going to be some type of argument, or they're going to try to tempt you to have some type of argument, to have a bind. The Three of Wands. Spirit was giving that to us. For somebody's trying to bind you by way of arguing, by way of fighting, trying to bind you into a mess. Don't fall for it. Pass the test. There's going to be a surprise. For some of you, you're going to hear a surprise and lies. That's what's coming in. This was all hidden from you. Someone's trying to do damage control. For someone's trying to reconnect with you in order to do damage control, in order to control the narrative of how things are going to go. Because somebody's still trying to set you up. That's what it feels like. They're still trying to prove their point. It's like they weren't able to, nothing that they said was true because they were in a Page of Swords. Nothing, and coming up against an Empress, Spirit saying Empress energy, even though it was the Spirit saying Hierophant as well. What came up earlier? The Temperance Angel with the High Priestess. A Page of Swords coming up to the Temperance Angel with a High Priestess. Death energy, Scorpio energy, an ending of this misperception. Death energy, an ending, Scorpio energy of a transformation. Something's going to surprise you. It's going to bring an end to a situation, or it's going to transform how you see somebody. For some, again, somebody was accusing you of laziness. And there's that High Priestess in the reverse, trying to cast an illusion about you. This could be a family member or over your money. Someone was doing curse work for some over your money. But you're a high priestess in the upright. For somebody was trying to curse your money. This could be a family. But it's over. It's done. They were trying to cause death to you with magic. There's a magician. Deceit, lying, and sharing this. And they made themselves sick. And they brought a 10 of swords. For somebody was sharing money on your behalf. I'm getting that. For some of you, someone was sharing from your energy. For somebody was trying to rope you into a conflict and then lie on you and then manifest from that and share that information somewhere. And this could have affected your money. Pisces energy. What's this that wants to peak? They want to... Here we have this Hierophant. Spirit did just give us a Hierophant. For some of you, celebrations, belief systems. This could have been a group or a coven working together under their belief systems to manifest off of your energy. Take what resonates. With the Devil, and now they're in a 8 of Swords. Now they're in some prison. Now they can manifest a prison. For some of you, the way it's feeling, you may want to press charges for slander. I would. I totally would. I totally would. Give me the fucking evidence. I'll fucking do it. Because some people, the people I've met, my lovies, I'm like, dang, these people are fucking wicked. I would. Where I'm at in my life, totally. Where is it? Where do we sign up? Where do we sign up to press the fucking charges? Sign me right up. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Sister, brother, who? Mother? Who? Where? Where with your fucking witchcraft over my life? Where? Sign me up, my lovies. People that lie on you and don't even fucking know you and then want to come and try to fucking pick fights with you and bully you. It's like, what the fuck? For some of you, somebody wanted you stuck. Here's this Emperor showing up. There's that Aries energy. What's up? What's up, Emperor? He wants to see. He's like shy. What is up, Emperor? What's up, Aries energy? There's a cute little Emperor around. He's not little. He's actually quite the opposite. Sign me up. Sign me up, because some people are fucking crooked and weird. And then if you stay quiet long enough, it's like, I'm telling you, my loves, I've seen all types of rituals. And I feel like I haven't seen anything. There's certain things that I'm like, my love, spirit, I've seen a lot already. I don't know if I'm ready to see that. Choice, the Lovers, Gemini energy, a path that's opening up for an Emperor to some type of loving opportunity. Queen of Swords, speaking the truth, having some type of clarity. For some, abandoning some type of situation and a family. For some of you, you spoke the truth when it came to a father figure, or a man knows, or there's an institution, or for some of you, there could be a legal procedure, and everybody involved know that everybody involves. There's a bunch of people involved. But everybody knows what you've been through. For some, if you thought you were alone, you're not. There's a tower. What do we say? There's a tower. Huge belief systems. Maybe for some are shocked by what happened in a situation, or some are shocked by what happened to you, or some are shocked by what your loved ones did to you because you loved them. Queen of Cups or King of Cups, male or female. Stand your ground, Spirit, saying Spirit is your witness. If no one else knows, Spirit knows, and that's more than enough for me. There is a legal procedure. There's a judge, or there's somebody who knows. This is an official of some sort, as we're talking about. That's what it feels like. There's an official of some sort who knows everything that happened. This person is guiltful, remorseful, and regretful, or feels like saddened by a situation. This is a special case. That's how it's coming in. In and out, player energy, inconsistency, not knowing when to approach, but wanting to approach with a lot of passion to heal something or someone. But there's a 5 of Swords floating around in this energy. Trying to get away with something. What did we just say? There's a 5 of Swords floating around in this energy, trying to get away with something, and they're being judged for it. You're seeing it, but Spirit's bringing in judgment. And when Spirit brings in judgment, there needs to be adjustments. There needs to be adjustments in a work situation. Someone was putting a lot of work into doing something. For somebody could have been putting in a lot of work to harm you. That's what's coming in. It's making and disarm you with magic. It's making my toes like curl a little, but not because something about a girl. Okay, maybe. For some of you, you're gonna. Yeah. Okay. Always feeling is like, I'm scared, I don't want to, and then you just let go and you're like, okay, I love this all. Okay, someone was trying to get away with something though, but they're trying to manifest something back. 5 of Swords energy, competence, competition, envious people, conniving people. They don't care who gets hurt in a situation, but something's really warm and sexy. And karma is here, my lovies. Have no fear, because karma is here. Something unexpected. It's making me hot. Something really unexpected. Someone's in a mental prison about what they wanted or they wish for you. They're waiting on some type of a package or new opportunity to make a judgment call, and about a wife or about a partner. And they are sad. They are sad. They're sad. They're waiting on some news to see if they're the dad. They're waiting on some news to see if they're the dad. Because they haven't closed the karmic chapter yet. Someone's waiting on some news because they were sleeping around with somebody and they're waiting to see if they are the fudgesicles, a hidden enemy. Spirit saying they were spleeding. Spleed? What is a spleed? Something about speedos. They were sleeping around with a hidden enemy. They want to move away. 6 of Swords from a storm. Spirit gave us 6 of Swords earlier. Because love. Speaking of love, look what they did to my water, my lovies. Look what they did to my water. This is how they call my name on the speaker. Truth. I love them. I think it's so, they told me they loved me today. It was so cute. They're like, we love you. Have a beautiful day. They were also, it's so cute, so cute. It's so cute when something inspires love. I think it's so cute. I still don't know why these 2 men are showing up, but for some of you, 2 men want to show up. 2 men in a truck. Someone's moving. As I was coming in, 2 men in a truck. Someone's moving somewhere. For some of you, you're going to be confused. Maybe they're not going to show up on time, or they're showing up and... There's that Chariot energy. But temeridad, to have temerite, to be it's like reverence, I guess. What's temeridad in English? You have some type of conferencia. You got a lot of chatter. For some of you, got anger in a situation. A lot of gossipers in a situation. For some, pour parler, literally French for just to speak. That's what they do. Some people just do it just to speak. Just throw out energy just to speak. Spirit insists just to speak. Pour parler. Spirit insists just to speak. Pour parler. You're going to distance yourself from these people, though. Here we have a King of Swords. Curial homme de robe. For some of you, there's a legal procedure. The King of Spades energy. A King of Swords. Now we have 3 men here. Who's in solitude. This man's in solitude. He's resting. For some of you, you could have some type of medical rest or a bed rest. For a man who's kind of driving himself a little nuts, I gotta say, because I'm seeing the 5 of Swords energy. For someone was plotting to harm somebody. That's how it's coming in. A man who's a little nutsy-wutsy. He needs some time alone to speak to himself. Someone talks a lot to himself. Someone's plotting weird shit, my lovies, I have to say. Because I'm getting like Jack of Spades energy, even though this man normally is not a Jack of Spades. What's behind him? He's been waiting. For someone's waiting and they have a hope that maybe they can do something, but they're not going to be successful. Because Sekhmet is watching. Justice is watching. For some of you, if you get it, you get it. There's an energy of spiritual watchers because somebody has already been doing too much in anger. Someone is in anger. Spirit is asking you to ignore this person. For some of you, there's that Jack of Spades energy. I felt it. To ignore this being because he is angry. And you see very clearly this old lady. There's also one old lady involved who's shady. Spirit is asking for some to ignore these two people. This person can have some type of son or a young man around him. And then another well-meaning man who, I don't know, some other stuff. And there's that 10 of Pentacles that Spirit was showing us. These people can be gossiping or trying to plot when it comes to money or something, a financial opportunity, or talking about someone's money. And here we have this Page of Cups. Okay. Spirit is asking for some to ignore this gentleman who's been plotting for a while in anger, who wants to act like he wants to, I don't know, this person's psychopathic. This person could be single, divorcee. This person's going to try to travel. Eventually, this person's going to be traveling. And there's an old lady involved in a situation who's shady. This person needs to go and see their ex as well. But they're too busy trying to hex you. That's how it's coming in. This person is too busy trying to hex you. Or hex somebody. Or this could be you in this energy. Take it how it resonates. But there's this man. I don't know why he's showing up. Spirit is asking you to continue to ignore this person for some, or you will continue to be ignored, my lovies, and not take action. Don't do anything. This person may try to come argue with you. Again, for some, that's the feeling. It's like somebody that they don't know how to get to you. They've been studying. They've been watching King of Swords energy. Spirit saying, don't pay attention to this person. Because there's no reconciliation here. 3 of Cups in the reverse. This could have been someone that maybe was a friend for some. I don't know. This person has been plotting and thinking a lot about business deals that are not moving. Spirit wants us to clarify with this. This person wants to try to use you for something, but it doesn't work. It's like someone's tried already to offer something, or but they're not doing it anymore, but they still want to fight somehow. They want to tempt you. I felt the devil energy. What do we say about the devil? Temptation. They want to tempt you. They have desire, sex, passion, and greed for a situation. What's right behind this? Ace of Vessels, pouring out blessings, success, anxiety. They want to try to like drain your energy or your emotional energy. They want to try to offer something again, or they want to offer something. I felt like they had offered something, but nothing happened. They want to try to offer something. Ace of Skates. This is unstable. This is useless, and it is dangerous. That's what it feels like. Spirit is advising that not all money is made equal. This person is angry, and they've talked a lot of shit about you, or you've talked a lot of shit about somebody. Take it how it resonates, my lovies. We're reading the energies. Spirit is advising that no. It doesn't matter what this person offers, what a charity, what assistance. This could, again, for some, this is a father. Somebody has a son. Fatherhood. Somebody has a son. Or maybe even a hidden child. Because I'm seeing how this child, you can't see them. They don't see either they don't see their son, or they have a hidden child, or they have a hidden enemy in their child as well. Because this person has so much fucking karma that eventually their son hates them in this life. Oh my gosh. Spirit is saying ignore this person who has a lot of damage, because this person's the devil. And by the devil, I mean this person will try to tempt you as a test to throw you off, or to throw you out, or to do some harm, because there's danger here. This person wants to harm you. And they don't get it why you would want to stay away from them. It's like some people are fucking nuts. It's like, how do you not get it? I get it. I get when kidnappers and all these other people, you know, I guess you have a job to do, so you have to try to convince people. It's like sales, right? It's like selling cell phones. I have to try to convince you, right? At some point, you're going to think it's a necessity, but it's not. It's just a utility that you got sold on. It's like somebody's trying to like coerce you and then take you somewhere far. Because there's like a lot of land here. Somebody wants to try to harm somebody. That's always coming in. I do not think this is a good idea, my lovies, but you could do whatever you want to. Spirit saying, do not take action on this. Ignore this person. And there's some type of a crooked friendship here for some. This person, I just don't see it. This person's going to try to be courteous, but they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. They are a prisoner to their past. And you witness something and they don't like it. Or somebody witnessed something, or there's a witness involved. Bitterness, a grudge, and refusal to... Someone's holding a grudge against somebody. Or they not even against somebody, because I don't think you did anything. Somebody didn't like do anything really to harm this person, but someone's obsessed and they've created a mess in their mind about what happened. So they're a prisoner to their own past. It's like things that have happened in their life made them see us. Spirit was giving that to us, like people that see things in a certain way. So it's like now they have like an eternal beef with someone, or they want to try to harm someone. They don't want to let go. They're holding on to some type of a bitterness, a grudge, and they refuse to let go. You know this, to know personal evidence, and you spoke out about this. You witnessed something, you saw something, or someone. And it is unstable, dangerous, and useless to take any courteous gestures from this person, because they are a wolf in sheep's clothing. Thoughtful, polite, and good manners. This person can act like they have good manners. They can behave as if they're a really kind person. I'm getting Jackal and hide. They want to try to hide a body. Spirit is advising you stay away. This person is not, they are a transgressor. That's what it feels like. Something about a cross-dresser. Flaws, contradictions, and mistakes. Flaws, contradictions. They are a contradiction. This is the type of person that will tell you, I love you, I want to bless you, I want to change your life, and then they also plotting your fucking death. This is that's a huge contradiction there, my lovies. I gotta say, this is coming in. They want something about some type of compassion, but you see how this person's carrying a dead body? And it gives them ecstasy, yielding, rapture, and bliss. Stay away from this. If Spirit's saying it, it's for a reason, my lovies. If it's coming in, it's for a reason. They are burnt by their ambitions. They're going to try to plan something about a blonde and something about pawns. They use people in their stupid schemes to hurt others unnecessarily. They're going to be burnt by the sun. Ambition, extension, and reach. They're going to be burnt by the sun because they try to abuse some type of a misfit or a loner or an outsider, or they are outsider, misfit, loner, and a wanderer. And they are thirsty for blood. They're thirsty. They are desperate. Craving, compulsion, and obsession. This is what it feels like. Spirit's saying stay away from this. If you don't know, now you know. Natural, authentic, real, and organic. The number 40 could be significant for some. Spirit is advising someone stay away from this. Your ancients are advising 1311 was on the clock. Because they're trying to seduce you. Allure, desire, manipulation. Seduce you into a cave, and then you see the little blood stains on the wall. That's all you gotta know. That's all you gotta know, my lovies. This person is plotting with a few different people. Boom. Boom by cooch. All right. That's enough, my lovies. That's enough. We have a Queen of Vessels. Gambling, never satisfied, and a female lust. Okay. Okie dokie smokies. Because that's also a mean man. L'homme de robe, it's also a méchant, un homme méchant, a mean man. And here we have an upright woman. Queen of Pentacles, una mujer morena, a woman that's either, in this tarot, it's someone that's either my skin color, but light skin, dark skin, take it how it resonates, because in the baraja, this is actually a light skin woman. A woman that's very giving, that's very, something about reverence, someone that does have reverence, someone that's very giving, nurturing, but is also very wise, someone that's balanced when it comes to creating situations, someone that is, of this earth, but not of this earth. In this earth, but not of this earth. And you have the heavens of, you have the, I felt you. For some of you, you have the heavens protecting you. Stand your ground. You are just. You are just. If spirit says do it, you do it. If spirit says screw it, wash your hands of this, I would do that too. All right, my lovies, stay well. Your sister friend loves you. There's a lot of lies in a situation, my lovies. Spirit saying, don't pay attention. Keep going. Because people will try to reel you in however they can. It's like any drama, anything to get you in some type of sticky situation. I don't think you deserve that. Anyways, my lovies, stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. Because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies.